Hello everyone, my full name is Nguyễn Tuyền and I'm currently a junior student majoring in English linguistics at Faculty of Foreign Languages, Saigon University. And last week I have an amazing 7-day field trip exploring some of the most beautiful destinations in central Vietnam, including Khánh Hòa, Gia Lai, Da Nang. So it was just a wonderful experience and I can't wait to share all the highlights and unforgettable moments with you. So let's get started. On the first day at 5 a.m., I was at school, all set to hop on the bus for our trip. After filling up, we hit the road to Nha Trang and the whole bus were buzzing with excitement.
A few minutes later,
we make a quick stop at Ghana restaurant for lunch. What made it even better was the stunning view, right next to the deep blue sea with the gentle waves and the salty breeze blowing. By the afternoon, we headed straight to hotel to check in. The highlight of the days were definitely the team building activities.
Hello everyone, I just arrived in Nha Trang and look at this, amazing! Inside me in the midst where we are going to have our team building activities. You can see it. The weather today is so perfect, sunny, breezy and full of energy. So that's why I looking forward to all the funny games and also wonderful memories that we are going to make together. Stay tuned!
We were already getting into the roof and have an absolute blast together. Everyone was giving it their all to the score points for their team and the energy was just amazing. The game brought us closer and created such a lively atmosphere filled with joy and laughter.
We're together, smile forever!
It was such a long day, but full of laughter, energy, and unforgettable moments. After dinner, we took a relaxing stroll along the coast, and surprisingly, I met a foreign tourist there. It was such a nice chance to have a short interview and exchange a few stories. The first question is, can I ask you about where you're from?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I come from France. My name is Maëlle. I live in Paris.
So how do you know about Nha Trang in Vietnam?
So Nha Trang, I heard about it with a French influencer on Instagram. We are looking at the place with the beach, the sun in the south. So we kind of found Nha Trang like as a recommendation.
Yes. So in general, you heard from social media. You heard from your friends and your relatives.
Yes.
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 Okay. And can I ask you about your initial thoughts? What are your first impressions about Vietnamese people?
I heard that they were really kind people, really helpful.
Yeah.
So this is kind of something I found again when I travel here, especially in the north with people like in small villages that are really, really nice, really trying to be helpful. Even if sometimes the language can be a little hard, they always try to help. So that's something I really like.
Can I ask you about, have you ever tried Vietnamese food?
Yes, I did try. We even did a cooking class for Vietnamese specialties.
Cooking class?
Yes.
Okay.
So I really liked it. I usually like Asian food. I like what is spicy, so I usually love it. So yes.
Yeah. So can you share about your what is your favorite food, favorite dishes?
I think it will be spring rolls and fried rolls. How do you call it?
Chả giò, nem.
Nem? Yes.
Nem.
Nem.
Yeah.
Nem. This was
Yes. Okay. So the last question is, would you recommend Vietnam to your friends, your relatives when you come back your country?
Yes, I would recommend it because it's like a really full country with outdoor activities, museums, beach. It's really like really complete with cities as well. So it's really a full experience in Asia and with really, really kind people.
Yeah, thanks for your cooperation, and I hope you have a wonderful experience when you come to Vietnam.
The next day.
Good morning, everyone. It's a second day of my trip, and after enjoying breakfast at hotel, we check out and hop on the bus. Our first stop was Hong Chong Promontory, and we arrived around 7:40 a.m. According to the tour guide, long ago, a poor fisherman and his wife lived by the sea, making a humble living from their necks. One fateful day, a fierce storm struck. Towering waves capsized their boat, and the wife was swept away. Desperate, the husband grabbed her with one hand while holding onto a rocky shore with the other. But the power of the sea was too strong. Boats were carried away by the waves, and the legends say they turned into stone. Today, the handprint on the rocks is believed to be the husband, a timeless symbol of love, devotion, and unwavering fidelity. Hello everyone, I'm standing at Hong Kong, one of the most famous tourist attractions in Nha Trang. As you can see, the rock here have a unique shape, and that started naturally by the winds and the waves over hundreds of years. And the sea breeze is so refreshing and so cool, and the sound of the waves crashing against the rocks does make this place so peaceful. So now I'm really amazing to witness how beautiful nature can be. So stay tuned. Then we headed to Gan Da De, also known as the Sea Cliff of Stone Place. This spot is famous for its stunning and wide beauty. I'm standing at Gan Da De, one of the Vietnam's most spectacular natural wonders, and you can see that the rocks were formed by volcanic eruptions million years ago. And what makes them special is the hexagonal shape. It's just by a giant beehive, and yeah, we can see when the sunrise hit the sun and when the waves splash over them, this makes the place absolutely stunning, and I think it's definitely one of the most unforgettable sights on this trip. Thank you. Mang Lang Church is a stunning example of Gothic architecture, a style that emerged in late medieval Europe and flourished until the end of the 16th century. Built in the late 19th century, during the spread of Catholicism in Vietnam, the church marked a unique cultural fusion between East and West. All materials, from the columns to the walls, were sourced locally. Brick, stones, plaster, paint, and lime were used, and since cement wasn't available in 1892, locals collected coral from the sea, burned it into lime, and mixed it with molasses to create a natural binder. On the Thursday, the weather was really bad, so we couldn't go to Area as planned. Instead, we traveled to Da Nang and checked in at the Royal Lotus Hotel. There, we had dinner and took some time to rest before continuing our trip.
The next day.
On the fourth day, we have breakfast at the hotel. Just like the previous day, we enjoyed a delicious buffet in the morning. After that, we went to visit Marble Mountains, or Ngũ Hành Sơn. Our first stop was Linh Ứng Pagoda. We had to climb 121 steps to reach it, which were quite tiring but also unforgettable experience for me. According to the tour guide, When the Princess Ngọc Lan came here, she decided to become a nun. Later, King Minh Mạng visited her several times and built small temples for her to live and worship under. In the past, there are no concept of cúng dường, but rather cúng dưỡng. That's why people brought stones as offering, which explains why the stones here are all different shape and size. After learning about the history and custom of Linh Ứng Pagoda, we explore the Marble Mountain themselves, where a fascinating legend explains how the mountains were formed. According to legend, a long time ago, there was an old man living alone in a small hut by the sea. One day, a huge storm appeared, and from the dark ocean, a giant dragon came ashore and laid a large egg on the sand. After that, the dragon returned to the sea, and a while later, a golden turtle appeared from the waves. It buried the eggs in the sand to protect it, and introduced itself as the golden turtle god. The god told the old man to take care of the eggs carefully because it belonged to the dragon king, and also give him a magic claw to protect himself. Later, when the egg hatched, a beautiful girl appeared, and from the broken eggshell rose 5 marble mountains, each representing one of the 5 elements: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. That's why people call this place Ngũ Hành Sơn, the 5 element mountains.
Today, Ngũ Hành Sơn is not only known for its mysterious legend but also for its magnificent caves, ancient pagoda, and also the breathtaking view overlooking Da Nang City and museum. Thank you.
After that, we had a study and exchange sections at Royal Lotus Hotel. My friends and I have a chance to listen to some valuable insights from the vice director of the hotel. It was really interesting, and when we started our learning section, we got to understand our major more deeply and gain clear directions for our future careers. After the section, we continued our journey and headed to Hội An, where we visited the famous Japanese covered bridge. It was built in the 17th century by the Japanese merchants. According to legend, the bridge was constructed to block the back of a monster whose movements cause earthquakes and bloods. Since then, it has become a symbol of peace, harmony, and protection among the 3 countries, India, Vietnam, and Japan.
Right now, I'm standing in Hội An, one of the most charming and historic destinations in Vietnam. As you can see, Hội An is known as the traditional Southeast Asia trading post that have been well preserved in our country, one of the very few in the world. Here, there are more than 1,000 architectural sites, including streets, old houses, assembly halls, temples, family shrines, and also ancient wells that all keep almost completely intact. That's why when you walk around this town, you can feel a perfect blend of Vietnamese traditional art and influence of Western and Eastern cultures. That's what makes Hội An to be unique and special. So let's take a walk and explore this beautiful Asian town together.
After having breakfast, we headed straight to the Museum of Charm Sculpture. Located in the heart of Da Nang, right beside the poetic Han River, the Charm Museum immediately catches your eyes with its Gothic architectures blended with French influence. Inside, visitors are even more amazed by 1,000-year-old cultural treasures. All artifacts kept in glass cases are officially recognized as a national treasures. This sculpture was part of a religious pedestal. The central band shows 23 even priests, a signature of Tapan style. This motif reflects the time we live in modern goddess and their matrilineal tradition. This Garuda once served as an architectural support in Cham temples. The squatting bows and raised arms are typical, but big and hands show Khmer influence from the 12th, 13th centuries, when the Vijaya regions were under Chayavarman's seventh rule. This altar combined the linga and the yoni. The linga symbolizes Shiva powers of creation and transformation, while the yoni represents feminine energy. Together, they express the union of male and female forces, the source of life. Visiting the museum gave me a deeper appreciation for cultural heritage. It reminded me to value the present, especially when thinking about how people in some stricken regions must be rebuilt their life from uni. After the visit, we had lunch, returned to the hotel to check in, rested, and later took a relaxing walk along the beach. During my walk along the beach, I feel a deep sense of sympathy for people in some hit regions. Moments like these remind me to appreciate my own life even more. Good morning. Right now, I'm standing in front of Uniform Tower, one of the most iconic landmarks of the former Phú Yên province, which now belongs to Đắk Lắk. So, this name Uniform literally means welcoming the wind. This name also reflects the open-minded and the harmonious spirit of local people. That means the people who live close to nature, embrace the wind, the sea, and the sky as a part of their life. So whenever we hear the phrases welcoming the wind, we can imagine the strong sea breezes. But for me, this name also symbolizes the desire for sustainable development and also the positive energy that comes from nature and the blue ocean. After visiting Ninform Tower, our next stop was the iconic Ponagar Tower, located on Golao Hill. This ancient temple complex is not only an impressive architectural masterpiece, but also a sacred spiritual site dedicated to the mother goddess. Here, visitors can admire the unique Cham craftsmanship, explore centuries-old legends, and truly feel the riches of Cham culture that have been preserved through time. While strolling along the shore, we unexpectedly met a little dog. The way that dog was playing happily on the beach really warmed my heart. Its playful energy and cute appearance made the moments feel incredibly comforting. We started the new day with a delicious buffet breakfast. This was also the final day of our field trip to Central Vietnam, so everyone tried to enjoy every moment. After breakfast, we headed to the museum and visited the Institute of Oceanography. This place is home to many fascinating marine species, and walking through the exhibitions feels like discovering a whole new underwater world. After exploring the exhibition, I stopped to admire the whale skeleton area. I was most impressed by the huge humpback whale skeleton, proudly displayed right in the manhole. Humpback whales are known for their magical songs made by a sequence of moans, cries, and howls. All the noises are quite complex and often continue for hours underwater. Scientists are studying these sounds to decipher their meaning. However, it is more likely that humpbacks sing to communicate with one another, navigate, and attract potential mates. Humpback calves are known to whisper to their mothers to avoid predators. Around noon, we had lunch at Ghana, We enjoy our meal while admiring the beautiful ocean view, a perfect combination of good food and stunning scenery. After that, we began our journey back to Saigon.
Now we come back to our school, Saigon University, and this is my friends. I will ask her about her feeling this trip.
After this trip, I feel that I get closer to my classmates and I make new friends. Moreover, I learned a lot of knowledge about the new reason that I have come and many interesting experience that I have.
Okay, thank you, and see you next time.
Well, I can't believe it, but my future vlog has officially come to an end. I'd like to say thank you to all my beloved friends for the amazing memories we make together, to my teacher Miss Thảo Nguyễn for guidance and support, to our tour guide Mr. Thong for his enthusiasm throughout the trip, and it was such unforgettable experience. So I'm so grateful and I'm truly thank you and proud to be a student of Saigon University. Goodbye and good luck.